Okay. Hopefully this is working. Oh. Looks like my PNG tuber's stuck a little bit. Let's see. Let's restart mic mean. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I broke it. Whoops. Restart mic again, maybe? Okay, I broke my PNG tuber immediately. What does the brown square mean? Okay, I broke my PNG tuber. Let me just reset it maybe somehow. I don't. I'll turn this off. And try and reload it. Huh? It's not looking at me. Hello? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna restart the PNG tuber again. What happens? Bum bum bum. Let me get my stuff ready. A little late on stream today. But actually very late on stream today. What have I been doing? Gosh. YouTube. Let me fix the PNG tuber. I'm having so many issues with PNG tuber remix. I'll probably just have to go to the PNG tuber like normal version. I cannot get this. I cannot get this to work for me. Da, 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 da. PNG tuber. Okay. Hopefully a restart helped. I didn't fix the eye issue, but oh well. I guess can't win them all. Alright, let's tell my patrons that there's stuff to be done. Let's see, Patreon, YouTube, no, not YouTube, Twitter, and Blue Sky. Might lag for a minute while I open these. Now let's stream once again. We're just waiting. Just waiting for websites to load. Probably should open these before stream started, but you know, we live and we let live. Hello, hi. Hello, hello. I'll send you a heart. Sending you a heart. Alright, this is just the part of the stream where I post the links everywhere. Oh my gosh, is my PNG tuber still broken? Yeah. Okay. I thought the mic issue was fixed in this version of PNG tuber, but it looks like it's not. Settings. Let me try this over here. Audio. I guess it's just the lag from the website's opening, maybe. Oh well. Today we're doing line art for the TV man. Little TV man. But first I gotta post that I'm streaming everywhere. Let me get the URL. Hello, Unicorn Ghost! How is everyone doing today? Sorry if my PNG tube is broken. I am trying to fix it, but I may have to just go back to the old one until I get a better computer. Yeah. It looks more broken than it did yesterday on the previous version of the settings. I'm doing good today. How about you? I'm doing good. I had a coffee at the cafe today, which I should probably be more. Probably shouldn't spend so much money on coffee, but sometimes I just need a little pick me up, especially after a long walk or like accomplishing something like getting the KLR episode up. Man. Okay, let's do stream stuff. Working on. If the PNG tube is really annoying, let me know and I'll just go back to the old one. Working on the this is for the Under This Influence artwork. I worked on the comic a little bit before stream. There we go. Post that. Oh, I've also got to tell my patrons on the Discord real quick. I didn't have any internet issues last stream, so that's good. Just PNG tube issues. It must just be my computer is not powerful enough. Alright, I'm gonna close Discord. Hopefully that helps my computer out a bit. Alright. It's mouse time! Hello, Sweater Raptor. I posted a mermaid drawing on Twitter. It was based on their Valentine's outfits. If you have me on Discord, you gotta send that to me. Oh wait, I just closed Discord. Never mind. I'll work for a bit, and then I'll try and figure this out. I'm gonna close Chrome now. Hopefully it doesn't crash my stream. Oh wait, I gotta switch. There we go. Alright, we're ready to draw. Let's move my emotional support sketchbook over here. It's thinking about it. There we go. I don't know why, but I like having my art to remind me that I can draw. Let's go to my stream. Alright, let me change your profile picture. Okie dokie. Just gonna put my phone somewhere. Alright, let me know if there's horrendous lag on the PNG tuber. The rough draft was finished last stream. Yeah, so we're just doing line art this stream. But first, let me grab a reference. Maybe his head's a little small. Let me just find a decent drawing of this little guy I can compare it to. I think that my first artwork of them was really good. Old assets, maybe? No. Episode art. There you go. Ah, yeah, that's a really good Vox. Alright, I'm gonna try and make him look like that. Da, da, da. Yeah. Okay, his head's much bigger, yeah, I thought so. I just want to make sure his hat's in the middle of his screen as well. I think his neck looks alright. That looks centered. Art the PNG tuber, it looks so cute. Thank you. I may have to go back to the old one though. The program for it is just not working for me. There you go. Nice big head. There we go. That's better. Now to check that the hat's in the middle of the screen, we're gonna do this. We're gonna find the center of this square. It is like a little perspective-y though, so... If I curved it, hold on. Just gonna curve it around. Okay, that's not bad. That looks fine actually. Yeah, that looks good to me. This could be a little wider that way. Okay. I'm gonna move the baubles around. This is the last little touch-ups. I always like lining the day after I finish the sketch, so I can like look at everything with fresh eyes and make sure everything is exactly where I want it before I commit to putting everything down. Sometimes I like doing the back of Vox's head, the little thing that sticks out the back. Especially when you're looking under at him. There we go. Thank you for all the hearts and stuffs. Alright. I guess it's just the boring stuff today. Oh well, that has to be done eventually. I'm gonna put everything in layers first. What's this? Okay, that's the background. Where's the rest of the background? Okay, it's up here. I'm gonna move the smoke thing and put that in like a foreground layer. Oops. Alright, foreground. Gonna color code it. I always put the background in purple. So background in purple. Alright, I'm gonna separate this out a tiny bit. I'm gonna put Alistair's head. Whoops. He's gonna be in his own layer. I'll mark him in red. I usually put all the main layers in red, which kind of gets confusing when I have lots of main layers. Let's put these skulls back in the background. Doop, doop, doo. Alright, back to the background for you guys. I'll put these on full. And then just make the whole layer. Like that. And then more foreground stuff here. Take that. throw that in the foreground. Oh, there's some plants I gotta extract. Doo-doo-doo. Take these guys. And the foreground can be red. Wrong one. That one. Okay, now the foreground's in red. Okay, I'll make it green. That way it's like connected together. And else is there in the smoke? I'll make Alistair purple for a minute. And then the main guy. What are all these extra layers for? Okay, that's the thumbnail. I can delete that. I can delete this. That's the plan for the lights. I mean, I'm gonna move that off to the side to like sort of remind myself what I'm doing with that. I could also just not be lazy and just put the lights on different layers. That'd probably be easier than manipulating that thing around. Discord doesn't send the drawing. Discord doesn't let me send the drawing. Can you not send a link to me on Discord? Or do you have to add me? I'm pretty sure my DMs are open. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I think my PNG tube is broken, but the mouth is stuck open. Oh well. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. I'm gonna portion out this little guy as well. I'm gonna put him in a special color. Put him in black. Because he's like the main event. Alright, I'm just gonna cut these open. Okay. Put that in a layer. I always mark the sketch layers in blue so I can make sure they're off at the end of the drawing. Put this kind of layer. It'll be underneath. And then, I don't know if I'll make the rest of the body move at all. I could make the head sway to side just a little bit. Just take that out. Oops. And maybe this arm as well. I think it always looks better to have both arms animated. That'll be up there. And then we'll need like an extra layer to like hide where the arm is animated. Do sort of like a masking thing. Where'd the arm go? Oh, here it is. Alright, let me find my layer finding tool. Already getting confused. Okay, that's good. the head go? Oh, there he is. And all of these guys, except the baubles. And then the baubles. I'm already losing everything. Okay. I'll put each bauble in a different one so I can move independently. Alright, and then the eyes will be underneath the head, I think. But I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the mouth. I have to add you or be in the same server as you. Okay, yeah, you'll have to add me then. Alright, well, what about the mouth? What do I do with the mouth? That's not like, oh, that's like a lot of layers in a mouth that you have to be careful of. Okay, I will try to animate the mouth. I'll make 2 versions though. I'll do the opening part. And the teeth and all that can be on one layer, but then like the back of the mouth be on a separate layer. Alright, now I'm gonna name all these so I can like keep them straight. A lot of layers to animate. Okay, let's do this. Left antenna. Right antenna. Okay. Mouth A. I'll put these on like sub-layers. This will be like... Oops. This is like top, tongue, and then the back. Okay, so this is face. I'm gonna make a note to take out the eye layer. Eyes. This is like sort of the arm mask, which I'll deal with later. And then left arm. Body. This should be the right arm. I think I'll have some of the fingers and stuff move as well. Hold on. I'm just making this way too complicated. I'll put these on, let's see. Oh, should I do every single finger though? Let me think. Sent you a name, a friend request. Thank you. I'll open that now. I think my PNG tube is lagging enough. Should I move back to the old PNG tube, or was that less laggy? Because this is a new version that was supposed to fix the mic issues, but it doesn't look like it's fixing the mic issues. Just bouncing around. Thank you for all the hearts. No, I'm not always looking at chat, so don't like hurt your finger. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, I was opening Discord. Okay. I got a message from my editor. For the spooky sound effects. Okay, you can send the link now. Hi. Hello, Mr. Artsy, aka. Alright, all that seems good. Oh, okay. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Let me see what I'm doing. I think I will plan the folders for this one as I go. I'll just start from the back and work forward. Alright, let's do this thing. What am I using? 13 on my regular brush. The vectors are on. Although my drawing skills aren't on. Okay, that was terrible. What am I doing? Hold on, let me do my spirals. My hand is a little cramped because I'm like sitting really close to the microphone. Okay, let's do my spirals. Alright, not bad. That's a pretty good spiral. That one's a little more awkward. Alright, my spirals look pretty good. Let's try this again. Nope. Maybe it's just hard to draw this little... Okay, that's close enough. Hold on. I can work with that one. There we go. He looks brighter than the heavens and the stars above. Thank you. I will look at this screenshot in a second. Let me just get a tiny bit of drawing done. Okay, that looks good. The eraser here. There we go. That's one done. I don't know if I like it though. It's probably fine. A little too banana. Maybe a little sharper. Okay, yeah, that's much better. There we go. So want to make the point come up a little longer. Okay, that's good. Numero uno. Just gonna steal the color from the right-hand side. I haven't decided on the lighting. I can do that at the end though. Alright, let's put this on transparent for a second. Because I've got to draw the things behind it. Gosh, pinky? Okay, I'll name this pinky finger. Naming layers is very important when animating. Pinky B. I'll name this pinky A. I might not have to animate the fingers, but no, I probably don't, but just in case I have to. Even if I just animate the pinky finger, I think that would give a lot of life to the drawing. Just hide this underneath. The string will be going supernova while all the eyes look up. Yee. He's a good little television. I love Brighter. I can't really sing right now though, because it's like 1:30 in the morning. Where was I all day? Jesus. I was like really prepared in my head to start streaming at 12, but it turned into 1 o'clock somehow. Okay, that's the pinky. And then I'll do the palm. I make his skin a lot grayer than I think it usually is. Make sure that's set to the scaling I want. Ooh, I'll make his wrist independent as well. I will erase all of the obvious line markings in a minute. Sometimes if I do the sketch in the vector layer, I just steal the lines from the sketch. But I did not use a vector layer this time. His skin is it's like bluish. Yeah, it's like a dark blue-gray. I think I use his pilot gray. But I'll probably make it darker in a minute. When I'm thinking about the color compositions and all that. I'm just putting like a very basic color on. Okay, I do want to animate the thumb. I'll probably cut it off here then. Where its bone is. I don't think I'm gonna move the other fingers, so I think that's fine to leave them as they are. Pilot design was so much better than the final show design, in my opinion. I don't think so, in my opinion. I'm not sure. I don't think so. The pilot design is a lot darker. If you like the design darker, I think his canon design fits his personality a little better. But you can argue if you like the personality that they went with in the show. I think it's unironically, it's brighter. It's a brighter color palette, which I think just works better for his personality. Even though he's still evil, he still has like this this boyish charm to him. Brighter, you say? Yeah, I'm saying it. Please rest soon, Mouse. No, look, 1 AM is fine. I got up at 4 PM today. It was already like sunset when I woke up, so it's fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna move back to the old PNG tuber because this one's too laggy. I think it's much worse than last time. Oh, well, it's trying to work. I don't know. God, I don't know. How do I make this better? Let me just play with the settings for a second. Let me see. Anti-aliasing, detect hotkeys. Audio, import. I can turn down the jitter. Maybe that will help. Physics, I could maybe put that on 30 frames per second. Okay, how's that? I don't know. I can't tell. It's hard to make the little creature do what it should be doing. But anyway, it's on 30 frames per second now, so hopefully it improves performance a little bit. For a time being. If Hitler is canon. I don't know if he is. Well, maybe he is, since, like, that word would have to exist, right? I don't know. Oh wait, he is canon. Charlie says his name. Yeah, so like he is canon. Like he does exist. And for Charlie to know him, that kind of implies he goes to hell, right? How would Fox and him interact? I don't know. I don't know. Well, Fox is an American. So he'd probably have a lot of pride over winning World War II. Maybe he's being tortured somewhere. I don't think they would have a good relationship. What kind of art stuff do you do besides the Vox? Do not replace the view of the sea. I honestly mostly just draw Alistair and Vox all day, because if you check the description, you can see I do the art and writing for a podcast that features Alistair and Vox. So honestly, all I do is draw Alistair and Vox, and then when I'm done drawing Alistair and Vox, I write Alistair and Vox. And when I'm done writing Alistair and Vox, then I direct the voice actors for Alistair and Vox. And then when I'm done with that, then I give notes on the editors for putting together the voice actors for Alistair and Vox. And then when I'm done with that, then I post the video about Alistair and Vox. And then I write the next episode of Alistair and Vox. Wes, what are you hoping for in Season 3? That they don't kill Alistair. That's the only thing, like, I'm half worried about. I don't want them to kill Alistair. But I don't think they will. Like, if you're not gonna kill Vox in Season 2, I don't think you'd kill Alistair. Also, I really hope Radio Apple isn't canon. Only because I really dislike Lucifer as a concept. As like a character concept. Lucifer's too similar to Stolas in my opinion, and I hate Stolas, so I like indirectly hate Lucifer. So I hope Radio Apple doesn't happen. That's all. That's all I've got. I know you know I don't know. I think it would be interesting to redeem Valentino. I think that would be interesting. Because I kind of want Valentino to be redeemed, and then for Angel Dust to be like, this is bullshit, right? I want one last little Angel Dust torture session where he where his abuser is like a good person or something like that. It's weird, right? I just want to see how he'd react to that personally. Obviously not well. And then maybe he'd like give up, and then Charlie would have to like sing a song about like not giving up on your redemption just because like other assholes are like redeemed and stuff. I don't know. I think redeeming Val would be interesting. Obviously not a... I just want the show to do something brave and interesting with redemption, because at the moment it just feels like, oh, everyone who's redeemed is just already a good person that like did some minor, like unimportant mistake. So I want the show to be brave. I want it to do something brave, and I think redeeming Valentina would be brave. I feel like if that would have happened, Angel would become a villain. Angel Dust, that would be really fun. For Angel Dust to become a villain for a season. That would be fun. The psychological torture goes too far. I love Danny Doobad, by the way. I need to see Danny Doobad again. Give me more Danny Doobad. We support trans men's wrongs. Not sure. Maybe make that a little bigger, maybe. More Danny Doobad. Psychological Angel Dust torture. No Radio Apple. I kind of would like Alistair and Lucifer to be like family. Like I want Lucifer to like adopt Alistair as like a adult child, but I don't think they would do that. So I'm not like holding my breath or anything. The toxic old man Yowie's gonna win in the end, obviously. Even though I think Alistair having a father figure would be really cute. And then Alistair and Charlie could be siblings. And Charlie could be like, Dad, why'd you adopt my friend? I cannot decide on what I want to do with this finger. I think it's a little too curvy, maybe. Maybe that's my issue. Imagine crushing on someone, like, obviously I don't support Charlister, but I think this would be funny. Imagine crushing on someone and then your dad adopts them as their child. That would be very funny. That would be hilarious. But yeah, I 100% support Shaggy, but I just think that particular scenario would be very funny. I'm just looking at this hand for like 10 minutes. though I'm confused on who's the villain of season 3. That's a good point. A lot of people have been worried about how many villains there are in season 3 because there's Valentino, there's Lute, there's Alistair, there's Lilith. There's like one villain per every 2 episodes, which I think would be silly to like just like do like one villain every 2 episodes and then shift focus to the other villain. Have a build-up episode and then a takedown episode for like every single villain. I feel like that wouldn't be a terrible idea, but like that doesn't seem to be how they're operating. I don't know. It's not very intuitive. It could be kind of like the Lute thing where like whoever has the song in the 2nd episode is not going to be seen for the rest of the show, for the rest of the season. And then they'll come back next season and do the thing that they were supposed to do. So yeah, so whoever gets a banger song in episode 2, don't expect to ever see them for the rest of the season. Because that's what they did with Lute in season 2 and what they did with Vox in season 1. So yeah, so the episode 2 smash best song of the season. That's gonna be your next that's gonna be the next villain. That's gonna be the season 4 villain. This is just kind of a persnickety little thing because I gotta think about the animation. Okay, let's turn that off. I like working from back to front when I'm doing these animations. Turn that off. What is that? That's all middle. Claw end. And then that's the palm with a finger missing. Oh, and then I gotta do the thumb. I'll take these. I have to use my imagination here because I didn't actually sketch this. I don't know. It's kind of hidden by the rest of the claws, so it doesn't have to be very exact. Let's turn that off. I was working on some OCs earlier today, but I did it traditionally, so I can't show you. Ba-bum-bum. I wonder if there's like priests or nuns in heaven. Ooh. Well, I don't know. They have a church in heaven. But they said Penchas wasn't allowed in there, so maybe it's not for winners. Maybe it's just for like the clergy, which I guess is technically the angels. Not sure. Do. looks good to me. A little thumb there. And then the wrist. The wrist bone's connected to the, I don't know, the arm bone? Okay, that looks fine. Gotta make everything else blue. This should be a different layer. Hold on. There we go. Not terrible. Wait, Alistair dressed up like a priest, so I assume that must be like priests. I don't know if they keep acting like priests though. Oh, sorry, not a priest, a nun. Fox did the priest. Dun, 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 dun. I like this arm, it's really cute. A tiny step down for the little wrist thing. I think this has to be lower. Probably about here. That way I can like move the wrist down without worrying about it. Is the PNG tuber less laggy? Check the wrist. Oh, a bit higher. Right here. Perfect. Man, we love our vectors. Never get used to how easy it is. Many years doing this the wrong way. I'm gonna add a little... I'll put it on the bottom one. This is front arm. And then also this is back arm. Technically it's back front arm. And then make sure that goes all the way in. Connects at the elbow. His arm might be a little skinny. Yeah, might be a bit skinny. Put a little fold of fabric right here for funsies. And I just want to keep the pen pressure up. I could make the other arm skinnier. It is behind though, so wrong way. Okay, that's alright. That's good. I'll just fill these with a basic color right now. I'm back on. It should look nice when I color them in properly. What's oh okay, sorry. I got this on the wrong layer. I'll keep that gray for a minute. Okay, that's the hand. All ready to animate, technically. I gotta color it first, but... Okay, that's all in a layer. I also want the front arm in general in a layer. Okay. And then the back arm is independent. Nice. I can turn these, or like get rid of these. Hello. Wait, I just realized it's the A2V artist. Hello. I also write A2V as well. Hi guys. Hello. Eerie Dennis. Hello, Shayla. My Shayla. Sorry. Is all the old art going to be scrapped? The old art has nothing to do with the old voice actor. I probably just animate it instead of scrapping it. I'll just animate it so that it's different, but it's also the same. It'll be one hell of a job to animate this, though. That's gonna be a lot. Jesus. I'll have to, like, redo the... Technically, I'll be, like, redoing a lot of the artwork. Hopefully I can streamline it a little bit. Back hair would be one item. The head in a layer. The eyes. Probably a little bit of the mouth. I'm not sure. I think it's possible. One hell of a stream that would be, though. We have like 8 hours. Okay, the hand's done. Technically, kind of. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, also, I've also got to put these in like a general folder as well. Okay, there we go. So that's one animation folder. Body time. Maybe remind myself what it looks like. I'm missing some stuff. Hold on. There's little lapels. Cute little lapels. And these little stripes. Ah, stripes are so cute. There's Sweetie Pie with little stripes. I think I'll make the bow tie a little bigger. There we go. He's a bit silly. Kind of a big silly bow tie. I might move the arm down actually. There you go. A little more relaxed. Let's turn off the arm for a minute. Or just turn it down. Alright, make sure my pen's on the right setting. Looks good. That looks a little too big now. I can fix it later, probably. Or I can- wait, if I move the body down a little bit. A little more proportional, maybe? Hold on, I need to look at like a real reference of Fox for a second. Alright, let me go to Google. Fox Hazbin Hotel. It's fuck-ass PNG. Let's consult the ancient relics. I'm gonna make sure that copied. Okay, there we go. Oh, you can't even see him because of the black background. Interferes with his head size. Let me find a different one. That one's also black. Kind of looking for a screenshot. That one's also transparent. Oof. I like this drawing, but it doesn't look very on-model to me. Oh, here's no. Oh wait, I mean that's an edit, but it kind of works. Hold on, I'm pretty sure this is from the show. There we go. Yeah, he does have a big ass head. Let's put them side by side. Honestly, his head might have to be bigger. Okay, definitely bigger bow tie. Okay, yeah. I think the body should be a little bigger. Got them big chesticles. Tuck it in a little bit. Its head's at an angle, but I might make it a tiny bit longer. I mean, taller. But I'll do that when I'm doing the line art, I think. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Let's draw his bow tie correctly. It's kind of like, it's like kind of sharp. I think I sketched it a little too round. Over a little bit. Default Vox PNG. It's his factory reset. You can tell when I use a reference and when I don't use a reference, because I never draw these little lines. There we go. I don't know if I like that bow tie. I'll take the lines off, maybe that. Looks a little better about the lines, in my opinion. It's a little sad on top. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Maybe more curve on this. I like the little thunderstorm ambience. It was raining today. I love going out when it's raining. It was so hot in the cafe when I got to the cafe. I had to like stand, like, I got an iced coffee and I also had to like stand like at the open door. Don't know why it was so hot in there. But I kind of get it because like I had walked quite a lot. And I guess most people who visit cafes don't do it after a long walk. And also probably just like the ambient heat of like making a bunch of coffees and stuff. Da, 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 da. What's that? I wanna like capture a little bit of his chest. There we go. I guess his lapels start like all up here. Kind of sharky. They kind of look like shark fins. There we go. Getting ready to show you my favorite thing about vectors. Just gonna make sure I like the lapels first before I go through the effort of making the outline. I think it would look better, sharper. The arm is kind of in the way, it's throwing me off a little bit. I think that's what I want. Okay, now I just want to copy these with the object tool and just move them to the side of it. Copy and paste. Drag these out. Alright. I just select the inside ones. Oy. Pressing the wrong buttons. Just turn them down. And then clean up. Oh yeah. There we go. And then his little stripes. Maybe I should give him like a tiny bit of something. See how that looks. See how that feels, really. How does his shoulder connect to the big badonkadonks? Uses his lapels to hide his... He kind of looks like a shark tail, well, maybe more like a whale's tail. Got that whale in him. I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I like it or not. Maybe this lapel could go forward a little bit more. Yeah, that looks nicer. Hold on. Except the canvas. Maybe a little more this side as well. There we go. Let's clean that up. Bum, bum, bum. Someone needs to tell me if my PNG tuber is laggy. Because I did turn down the frame rate, but I don't know if it's working or not. What's he doing with all that? I kind of would like if the lapels like went down and then lined his jacket. That would be kind of cool. Maybe too much for the animation though. I think I'll put it in my drawing though. For funsies. Can't even see it, but... So far, it looks to be responsive. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you. Just cap that off. Alright, 2 AM. Give it up for hour 2. Wow, I think this is, yeah, this is the start of hour 2. I think I started streaming at like 1 AM. Hello, Thalius, welcome back. A little late streaming today. But it has to be done. Okay. Let's see this with some, like, color under it. Oh, put that out the layer. Looks fine, but I don't know. Horrible tangent there. That looks a little bit better. Bum, bum, bum. Let me redraw this. Let's test the values, all the volumes. Maybe a little more exaggerated here. Those look okay. Maybe that could be a little more actually. I'm thinking about it. Let's see if it looks any better. It might not. I should have saved the old layer just in case. Oh well, it's too late now. I can just undo if I don't like it. Sometimes I put a little, like, fabric in these pinchy parts, but he's kind of smooth. So I'll just leave it. I don't want his lapels to, like, cut across where his body changes. Let's probably have to bring this one in instead. Which is fine, because his, like, cannon lapels are shorter anyway. Okay, let's see if I like that better. I gotta turn this off. Oh, I think that already looks better. Hold on. Yeah, that looks a lot better to me. Makes a lot more sense. A couple things I can change still. Probably want to change the music. It's a little repetitive. City Folk had some of the weaker songs of the series, but I mean, it's not as bad as New Horizons. Thinking about it. It's definitely better. It feels... yeah, more like that. I'm glad the song changed. Kinda wanted to avoid this, but maybe this is my issue. There's like a cleanup dust button for vectors, but I just find it's easier just to clean up as I go along. Interesting remix. I wonder if this is like the credits. Okay. That's much better than a sketch. A little less flat. Maybe just pull it in a little more. Okay, I like that as well. Sure, it goes down his side. There we are. Okay, I think that's as good as I can get it. Alright. Spent a little longer on that than I probably should have. But his titties aren't very important. I'm gonna make the arm go like a little more forward than I want it to, just so that I have room to maneuver it around. We love not drawing shit that's not on the screen. This fold doesn't really make any sense, but eh. Okay. And the arm mask is literally just this part with the body masked over it. Put that in blue for a minute. Oh. Fancy little song. Let's make my line art look nice. Delete that. Alright, it's coming together. And the head. In front? Yeah, it is. It shouldn't be. Hold on. Put this behind the body. I gotta get the eyes as well. Oh, hold on, okay. Maybe I can clip the eyes over the face, actually. Those there. Eyeballs. Eyes. The base screen. And then screen, line art. Which I'll do in a minute. Where did you go? Okay, I'll put the head in this layer. I gotta bring the baubles down. To the very bottom. And this is the head. Gotta put the mouth in here as well. Probably below the screen. So many things. So many things. Turn this down. Alright, let's draw his little face. I like to give him a bit of a curvature. And I did want to make him a little taller, but I'll do that after let me put the hat in, and then I'll move it all up. His cute little hat. I wish he wore his cowboy hat more often. Oh no, not again. What happened? Did my PNG tuber break? Oh, let me save. I haven't saved in like an hour and a half. Whoops. Let's just wait for that to save. I wish I had a little snack or something. But unfortunately I don't. I had some yogurt earlier, like a little treat. Dun, dun. My little side eye. The eyes are like bugged out, so like every time my little guy blinks, the eyes reset to like the middle of the face. Let me take a look at the ticket that I put in for that. Oh wait, I sent me their drawing. Oh, it's very cute. Let me show you guys. This is Hi's drawing from earlier that I forgot to check. It's a little Baxter and Nifty. I think they're exchanging cards. Aww. It's hard to see what's on it. Oh, it's a little cockroach. And that must be some sort of bug, or maybe a fish of some sort. And they holding little hearts. Oh, that's so cute. And then that's me in the corner. I hadn't even drawn the arm in yet, or any of the fingers. That's how long ago this was sent to me. Whoops. A very lovely drawing. Hi, if you're still in chat. Why is Vox in Heaven the reference? Why is Vox in Heaven the reference? Oh, I took this from Google to have a reference of Vox. It's someone's edit of Lilith where Valentino was drawing. But honestly, I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm in possession of stolen goods here. Maybe you can find it on... I really just Google image Vox. Maybe it'll come up for you, and maybe you can find the original poster. I just needed a reference of his big ass head. Oh, cute. Thank you. Oh, unless you're talking about the screenshot, in which case it's kind of cute, yeah. It would have been nice if Vox and Loot like work together. You know, the other day I broke my golden rule about not watching like Eluvaverse content. But I was watching this guy, and this guy was like, you know, it would have been cool if Alistair like broke Lucifer out of the weapon in the end of season 2, and like defeated Vox with like the power of friendship. I feel like that would have been like very thematic. I was like, wow, that would have been like really cool actually, because then you would get like Alistair's like his like, I don't know, like, is that too much though? Would that have redeemed Alistair to like let go of his pride long enough for Lucifer to help? Maybe next season, if Alistair gets redeemed, that might be what happens. Like he has to like swallow his pride. Maybe Alistair and Lucifer can swallow their pride together, and then they redeem in hell. Sorry, they like redeem into heaven, and they're like, I don't know, like together. No, I don't like radio apples, so they better not do that. Even though it would be really cute and dramatic, so they better not. Yeah, I guess if Alistair, if his sin is pride, which I'm not entirely sure, it might just be the murder and cannibalism. But if his sin is pride, I think it would be cute if they redeemed together. If they ever redeem Lucifer, it's kind of a weird thing, because like everyone who watches the show or like works on the show is like, oh, they can never redeem character 1 through 576, and it's like, who can they redeem then? Like, if everyone's off the table, like, what is the point of the show, right? Someone has to be redeemable here. Maybe they'll redeem Charlie, but Charlie's never done anything wrong, so I don't know. Maybe? Because I used to have a theory that Charlie's sin was envy. Like, she was so envious of getting to heaven that it was like retroactively like blocking her from going to it. But I guess you can just vacation in heaven now, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, I'm gonna move these up. Oh. What if the Alice... I hate the executioner theory, though. It's boring, it's lame. It turns Alistair into, like, a service dog. Which is, like, the opposite of what he would want to be if given a choice in the matter. I think it would have worked if the whole story was about Alistair trying to escape his deal with Lucifer instead of escaping his deal with Rosie. But the executioner theory is just like a repackaged, like, Rosie situation. I don't like Lucifer. Get him away from me. His screen isn't really that skinny. I don't know. I didn't make it too skinny here. Beep, beep, beep. I mean, I guess if Lucifer was, like, paying Alistair in, like, something he wanted, then I would see him, like, executing people for Lucifer. But I don't know. Maybe that kind of, like... I don't know if, like, Lucifer's allowed to, like, ask someone to execute for him. It's very loosey-goosey. It's like, you're not allowed to leave. No one tries to leave. What if it was like, what if there was like an episode of maybe in the past or something? You know, have you seen that like horror TV show where there's like a wall? There's like a random wall that appears. I think it was canceled and there was like aliens involved. I don't know. But there was like a random wall appeared in town, and everyone was trying to like get through the invisible wall. That's kind of what I imagine people are trying to do to get out of the pride wall, the magical wall that keeps them in pride. You could probably make lots of money smuggling contraband into Pride if you are Hellborn and you could cross the barrier. Just make like a whole industry, just like getting stuff into Pride. But then like, oh God, I need to stop thinking. I was like, well, how are they gonna like pay for stuff, you know? Because like they're in Pride, so like, where is like the money coming from? Unless Lucifer is technically the treasury, in which case, maybe Lucifer controls the banks. I don't know. Well, they have to get money somewhere, but like, what do they do? Manufacturing? Maybe there's a bunch of factories in Pride. The Pride Centers seem to be on the back foot, not being able to like go anywhere. Because like the food is presumably all grown in Wrath, right? Which is odd. Maybe it should be grown in Gluttony. I don't know. Maybe there's like different food crops. maybe every ring has their own agriculture system. But yeah, but like, I don't know, how do sinners, because like obviously they have a currency among themselves, which is the souls, right? But like, do Hellborns give a shit about souls? Is it like cryptocurrency to them, and they only like trade it to like cash out or something? I don't know. What if like what if there was like a Haluva Boss short where Blitzo was like, I want 10,000 soul on the Pride market, and Millie is like, well, what the fuck are you gonna buy with soul? Like, it's practically worthless. I guess like physical services would be fine. Don't like the implications. Do they need doctors? Do they need lawyers? You probably wouldn't trust a lawyer coming out of Pride, though. How many soul is a TV? I want to do the eyes before I do the mouth, because I've moved a couple things around. Let's do the screen. A tiny bit more. I think I'll make his hat a little skinnier. What is Vox? I mean, I guess you can use Soul to like buy stuff, but like you need like a more practical currency as well. You need like a cash in hand currency. You can't just buy everything in Soul. It's sort of, I assume there's like a treasury that like holds all the Soul and then issues banknotes. Sorry. This is funny to me. It's not funny to anyone else. I just imagine Lucifer like, I don't know, maybe the guy who invents paper money goes to hell because of all the problems he caused. Or, you know, the guy who invents paper money, he goes to hell, but he's like, what happened? It was a great idea. And then Lucifer has to be like, well, it's a great idea, like, for now. And then, like, maybe, do you get judged for all of the bullshit that happens, like, after you die, if you invent something terrible? Like, the guy who invented plastic, did he go to heaven or did he go to hell for, like, what's going on right now? These are the questions that keep me up at night. There you go, a little skinnier hat. Put some red for a minute. I like to make his screen thing a little thicker. Use the scale up function. There we go. Okay, getting closer. Thinking about it. He looks a little weird because it's Vincent's face instead of Vox's face. For reasons. For reasons. Okay, I'm thinking about it. Doesn't look too bad. Not sure about the hat though. Put a base color behind it. Usually that helps me see things a little easier. I'm gonna turn off the foreground for a minute. Maybe just a little thicker on the hat, actually. There you go. That makes it look a little fatter. A little squatter. Alright, just gonna make the line art a little thicker. A little thinner here. Sometimes I just erase it up here. But, I don't know. I don't think I'm super happy with the hat, so I'll just leave it disconnected. And then your brain can, like, imagine that it looks right. Okie dokie. This color in the screen, because I need that for a minute. I'll split the difference between these two. Overlay will make a nice color. Hell yeah. Do his little eyeballs. I think I'm gonna grab a reference of Vincent. Box passed. Ah, he's so cute. Little baby. He did the babyest. Little bug. Still gonna try and get his eye to start in the top left corner. Sometimes I like draw the face isometrically and then just fix it onto the surface. But I'm being lazy. Show that close together. Does he not have- wait. Does he not have the little eye things when he's Vincent? Hold on. Oh, he does. Okay, he just doesn't have them in that particular frame. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. Oh. Look at this one. Just a baby. Oh. He's just the babyest. Wait, does he have the other one? I keep checking the references. He doesn't seem to have the little eye thing very often when he's Vincent. Oh, he has it on one frame. Where Alistair is like blown him off already. Okay, I see. Okay, I found 2 frames where he has it, so I'll keep it in. Dun, 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 dun. I love those big, thick eyebrows. I always drew Vox with really thick eyebrows. That just screams American to me. Okay, now I'll make this. I'm starting to go cross-eyed a little bit. I'm drawing too much. I wonder if... No. I was about to say, like, I wonder if cleanup artists could, like, stream their artwork, but I suppose that would be against NDA. It would be kind of like a viable option if your boss was cool with it, though. Just to stream your work all day. Sweet little man. could Alistair say no to this face? Oh, my toes are falling asleep. Not very smooth. He had that eyeliner on when he was Vincent. He was like, now he doesn't even bother. He's like, they know what I look like. He doesn't have to try anymore. Okay, that's good. I actually just need to draw one eyeball. And then just change its position. When I'm ready to animate this, I'm gonna move everything to a different file and then just merge it all together so it's easier on me. Almost closed the program. Whoops. Luckily it was like, do you want to show you want to do that? I never changed the shortcut to close it, which is Control Q or something, maybe Shift Q. But I have all of my shortcuts on the left-hand side of my keyboard, and I never changed that one. So occasionally my fingers get mixed up, and I ask Clip to close. Whoops. I'm gonna put all of this. In an extra folder. Face stuff. That's what I'll name the folder. Bow, bow, bow. I gotta do his neck. I'll put his mouth on for a minute. It's all over the place. Let's see, let's see. He forgets himself. I like his weird little shark mouth. It has like this little frown built into his little smiles. It's really cute. I think I will change the music because I'm kind of sick of Animal Crossing. I did not. I'm like a diehard New Leaf fan. I did not like New Horizons. Unfortunately. I think a lot of like New Leaf babies didn't like New Horizons. For me, it's just the fact that they didn't add a single goddamn fish. Not one goddamn fish. He's so baby. Little baby girl. Which is, it's, you know, 50% of the comments I got about the new Vox VA voice is that he's so baby girl. I'm like, is it because Vox is baby girl? Or like, is this voice in particular, like, unusually baby girl? I gotta make the announcement about the new VA, probably tomorrow. I had drawn the art, but I just hadn't had confirmation to post it. Oh, this is gonna be a difficult one. These are very difficult angles. I like craving chocolate, but I don't think I have any chocolate. If I had made some before stream, I could have had some. There we go. And I'll just make his teeth go straight across. Maybe one more tooth over here. No, maybe I'll just bring all the teeth over a little bit. Oh, that kind of works. I'm pretty sure this is the museum theme, which is always a letdown, because why would you want to, like, hear this on repeat while you're in the museum for an extended period of time? I think the Animal Crossing museum music is great ambience for a box. Look at this fella, he's just gorgeous. Oh, that's true. He is kind of like a fish in the Animal Crossing museum. I always spent a long time in the museum. Okay, one positive thing I like about New Horizons is that display that had like the different like animals on it, and one of the animals was the human. I like that little display with like the heights or something. Okay, I don't quite remember. Maybe it was like the evolution chart? I think it was the evolution chart. This is the backdrop to all the museum themes. There are different melodies as percussions in different rooms. Okay. I think it's teeth aren't straight. I think yeah. They dip down a little bit. There we go. There you go. He definitely could afford braces when he was alive, so I'll make his teeth straight. Sometimes I like giving dimension to his teeth, but I don't know. I don't think it works all the time. Maybe just a little less dimension. And his gums here. These sparkly notes kind of remind me of Kirby music. I'll give him his stupid little blush, why not? His little cyan blush. Someone made a funny tweet, I don't know who, that was like, well, he blushes around Alistair so often, like, maybe Alistair thought that was just what his face looked like. But I thought that was kind of funny. Oh, you're a Wild World baby? I had Wild World, but I preferred New Leaf. He only needs depth when he's biting, I suppose. Half joking, Kirby is all-powerful. I also love Kirby. Hello, Dana. I'll just call you Dana. Hi. Why is he so dim now? Does he need a charge? Indeed, I was Wild Worlding. I had Wild World and the Wii version, City Folk, and New Leaf. And I had New Horizons, but I can't play my Switch anymore because the Joy-Cons are broken. But if I did, I wouldn't play New Horizons anyway. I would probably play Skyrim instead. Alright, back the mouth. Okay, that did not work. What's going on here? Oh, I see. Get rid of that. Where's the sketch layer? it's kind of darker. Maybe. Okay, that's much better. I think I'll keep it a little lighter, actually. Oh, his tongue's not red. Hold on. I think it's gray. That's fine. So that should be clipped. So I can like move around. I think I might do a better shape for it though. Hold on. I want to flatten it a little bit. So like it would like be in here, moving around. There we go. Something like that. Still want it to be a little more graceful. Sorry for the switch, but I'm glad you had fun otherwise. I really enjoyed the process of your art. It's fun to watch. Thank you. This is a little different because it's like animation. So I gotta like do a bunch of stuff I don't usually do. You know, like be organized. Okay. That should look good. There you go. Then I'll just like wobble around here. I'm gonna extend the back actually. Okay. That'll be like it's talking a little bit. Okay, looks good to me. Da, da, da. Let's move it out a little bit more. There we go. Alright. Put you over there. Actually, okay, maybe I smoothed it out too much. There we go. Eyes. Let's fix this. Whoops. I pressed the wrong button. There we go. I'm not gonna animate the expression because that would be too hard. That's too much. I was thinking about making him blink, but even that's a bit too much. He's just gonna have, like, just the hand is like, I don't know, 10 layers. I think I'm good. I might. If I have extra time, which I doubt I will. I never have extra time. I like making him big bobbles. I got to, I made the background as simple as possible, so potentially, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm already getting kind of tired. Big old bug little things. I think I got his Vincent expression really well. I am well acquainted. Organizing is necessary, but I always end up thinking I mess up with the layers. I use the combination of like coloring, of like using the layer color thing to like make sure I'm on the right layer. Sometimes I fuck up and I just have to like copy everything from one layer and then paste it over to the next layer. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you can't avoid those things. I love how he's not really red, he's kind of pinkish. He's kind of like Alistair. Alice is not very red, he's like mostly pink. Alright, let's do the neck. Do like a little circle here where the neck comes around. I think this used to be my favorite Animal Crossing song. Very Frenchy. This used to be my house. I don't think I'm gonna put the neck on a different layer. I might just make the line art a bit thicker. And then I think he has a stripe down it, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think you can see it in this drawing. No. I'm pretty sure there's a stripe down his neck. Or like a line, not really a stripe. It's a little off center. Maybe here? Okay, I gotta fix the music. Yeah, that looks worse. Never mind. Alright, let me grab new music. Studio Ghibli, ooh. I'll probably get my stream copyright strike. Oh well. I don't know, should I risk it? I'm not sure. I think... I don't know. Okay, there's a tiny bit of a filter over it, so I'll keep it on this. Back to art. Yeah, it's adorable. Oh, the cutest little thing. I want to do a separate mouth where his mouth is closed. Just gonna copy. This is fine. I know how to do this in the animation software. Oh, I wanted it to be kind of like an unsure expression. Maybe it could be cute. Yeah, it's a little too far. Still too far removed from the... Let's try that one. I haven't seen the latest Studio Ghibli films, unfortunately. Just have not had the time and the means. I don't like pirating things. When I have a new computer, I might be a little bold. Maybe try pirate some stuff on my old laptop. But it's my current laptop at the moment, so I don't want to risk it. Okay, it's similar, but not too similar, so I'll keep that. I'll just grab the color I used for the mouth. Mouth B. Okay, he can close his mouth if he wants to. There you go. Alright. We could do some coloring, or I can do the background. I think I'll do the background first, because it'll help with the coloring. Let's do Alistair real quick. He's mostly going to be glow layers anyway. Oops. This music is too eepy. Maybe it's fine for 3:30 in the morning. Listen, I don't have a very good sleep schedule. Let me remind my voice actor about something real quick. Da, da, da. Okay. Something I forgot to do today. Shit. Hopefully it's okay. We'll see. What day is it today? It's probably fine. Yeah, I kind of liked it wider. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It's getting kind of late to where I can't trust my own judgment. Deep. I am back. Hello, hi. I did finally see your artwork. I showed the stream. Sorry, I have forgotten. But it's very cute. I love little Nifty and Baxter. da. Ah, thank you for all the hearts. Just doing the little Alistair in the corner. Man, I do need like a treat when I stop streaming, but I can't think of what that might be. I finally bought some vitamin D tablets today. So I had my first vitamin D tablet over dinner. I don't know if that I don't know. Not sure if that's what's keeping me up or not. I think I'll try and take them in the mornings though, going forward, just in case. Usually magnesium makes you sleep, right? Should probably get some magnesium. That's what my aunt keeps telling me to do. But she's a flat earther, so... don't really hold the highest esteem for her opinions. I just... I'll give up this idea. In psychology class, they taught me that magnesium is key to sleep. Yeah. I can sleep fine so long as I've exhausted myself working until 6 a.m. Which probably means I'm not sleeping great. But also I don't try that hard. Every time I try to go to sleep early, I just end up going to sleep at the same time anyway. So it's like, well, I might as well just work instead, you know? I'm gonna aim to sleep at 5 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. today, though. I'll like try and like shave an hour off every night until I have a normal sleep schedule. That's what I did on the lead up to Comic-Con. I had a horrible sleep schedule, so I just that week leading up to Comic-Con, I went to bed like an hour early every single day until I got to like 6 a.m., which is when I had to get up to like get my train to Comic-Con. That's where I got my artwork signed by Christian Borle and Amir. So I wasn't gonna miss that because I'd spent like, I don't know, $100 on the autographs and also like another 100 on the tickets, and then I spent like another 200 in Artist Alley on random shit. Hashtag no regrets. Though I probably won't spend as much money if I go back. I don't know if I'll go back. I probably won't go back unless the Hazbin cast are going back again. The Digital Circus cast apparently went to like a different Comic-Con, but I did not hear about that, so... Da-da-da. I'm gonna make these thicker so that you can see the glow a little easier. One of the things that I think is true about Alistair is I don't think the stitches are keeping his smile on his face. I think the stitches are keeping his smile from like breaking his face. I think that's an important distinction. that's how I see it. I think the smile keeps his face from not splitting apart at the seams. I also think it's funny he has like one tooth in the middle, kind of like Kind of like a chipmunk or something. That's canon. He has like one tooth in the middle of his smile. He's very silly. He's a little man. I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it like this. What a lovely piano. Really takes a village to make a decent movie. Let's see how that looks. I'm not feeling it. I don't mind the sketch too much. I'll make the teeth narrower. That will help. Let me turn the stitches off so I can see what I'm doing. Hello, Jeremiah. That's a lovely name. Sleep evades me. But again, I don't try very hard. If I had somewhere to be, maybe I would try harder. But like, I don't. It would be nice to wake up when the sun was up, though. Which I kind of do. I get like a couple hours of sunlight, which is why I bought the vitamin D today. Giving up the ghost on. I'm seeing the sun. Can you draw Vox and Kane from the Nightingale Circus? Look at each other in the eyes because they are fall in love. That would be beautiful. If I can draw Kane from memory, maybe. Let's see. Kane. I know the storyboards give him straight teeth. Like that. I don't remember what the back looks like. It's probably just like that. And he has big ol' eyes. The eyes just get bigger and bigger every episode. That's kind of funny. Oh, it's not a vector layer. Oh well. E. Oh, and he has like one sharp tooth or something like that. And he's looking. He has the bottom teeth. He's like, you're just an object with eyes. Don't know how I want to draw this. Make its head kind of the same size as Kane's. He has the DreamWorks face on. It's like, I have a great idea for a TV show. And Vox is like, tell me all about it. It's like, what if we tortured a bunch of people? Vox is like, I love that idea. Am I missing something? Does he have like a hat? I think he has a hat, right? Maybe? Tell me if I'm wrong, chat. Pretty sure Kane has a hat. Is there like something on it, or is it just like a normal hat? He has like a bow tie. Vox has a bow tie. He has like that inner part of his head. Hold on. He's a... There you go. There you go. I don't know if Kane is like a good set of teeth or if he's kind of like... Oh, I'll assume they're straight. These little pearly whites. Oh, that's actually... Okay, that would be funny. Okay, so the tagline is... who needs pearly gates when I've got your pearly whites? How's that? How's that, guys? How's that, chat? Ten out of 10. Here's that little bobble thing. Let's write our tagline out. There we go. There are teeth behind canines, right? I don't fucking know. Okay, let's pretend there's more teeth there. Or maybe the canine should be here? I don't know. I'm not very good at drawing teeth. Let's just pretend there's more. Oh, he has eyelashes, doesn't he? How could he have eyelashes? Well, I'm just assuming he has eyelashes. And up a tiny bit. Alright, this was fun to draw. And they both have a little top hat. That's adorable. That's cute. I'll keep that. Whoops. Let's put a little splash of color in the background. Bum bum bum. There you go. This is for chat. Don't act like I never do anything for you. Let's throw a texture over it. Down here somewhere. And then like a slightly yellow hue to give the texture something to grab onto. Maybe pink actually fits the drawing better. Multiply. There you go. I love that. Thank you. That's for you. Save that. What's the ship name? Teeth. Shark teeth? Canine. Shark canine. Hat mischief. Puppet masters. Bow tie enthusiasts. Gosh, I don't know. Object heads. Ringleaders. I don't know. This Fox X Cane was fine for now. Alright, take a good look, because it's about to go. Bye-bye. Run back to work. Close that. So there's some space to work with here. And yeah, these teeth look good. Let me just clean it up a bit. I want to fix this whole half of the smile, actually. Bring it closer to the eyes. There we go. I don't think I'll put the X, probably. I don't know. Hello. My little tool decided not to work for a second. Get a narrower arch on this. Okay, hopefully that's fine. Whoops. Yep. Kind of a mess here. There we go. But chic name is Teeth Static or Static Teeth. Ah, okay, that's good. When I post it, I'll use the correct hashtag. Okay, have I been streaming 2 hours? Maybe 3 hours. I should probably stop streaming soon. Yeah, it's been about 3 hours. Okay. I feel like that is good. I feel like that's enough. I feel like I should start trying to get ready for bed since I only have like an hour. And I'm kind of hungry, so I'll probably go make something to eat. Alright. Well, gonna leave you guys. It's 4 a.m. Just gone to 4 a.m. Here's my little Vincenty kind of Vox. He looks better on this side for some reason. It's all right. Alice's eyes are really bothering me though. Not sure what's up with that. I'll probably fix them tomorrow when I have some fresh eyes on it. Shoot me. Anyway, yeah. So we basically got all the line art for Vox done today. Let me turn his arm back on. Where is it? Da, 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 da. Why is it so... Oh, here it is. There you go. So we did all of the line art for Vox today. Tomorrow, we're probably just gonna do the background and the coloring. And, maybe start the animation. I don't know. I feel like I want to do the animation off stream because it's very taxing on my computer. But I will at least just, like, finish the drawing part of the drawing tomorrow. Yeah, okay. I'll see you guys later. Have a lovely night. Bye bye, everyone. I will review stream and see how bad the PNG tuber was acting up. Bye. Goodbye, everyone. Mwah. Da, da, da.